Sometimes it takes seeing the actual cash that I pay for rent every month for me to say, wow, is it worth my time?
So it's a theory that skirt length rise and fall depending on like how the economy's going.
My roommate and I came up with the perfect coping mechanism for the recession. It's not the recession, it's just recession core.
I'm glad you're watching. Quickly, let's look at some survival tips of the recession period. And we don't want to be caught up and fall out of budget and be the consequence of this thing called recession. And let's look at it and see how we can be safe. I must say practical tips, things that you can practically do to cope with.
My roommate and I came up with the perfect coping mechanism for the recession. It's not the recession, it's just recession core.
Like, I'm baking bread because it's trendy, not because a loaf of sourdough bread is like $14.
Not me making homemade tofu and cheese because vegan meats and cheese is super expensive. It's trendy. Or not me making homemade sauerkraut because probiotics are expensive. It's because it's trendy to care about your gut health. It's recession core. I'm not poor.
Okay, here's another quick video. And the last one I showed you, picked this up for 20 bucks. So, and this bag at the dollar store, I got 19 bags for $1.25. And I'm gonna make 6 meals out of that. So I'm gonna need 6 bags. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, when you get this cheap, you probably only got a couple of days, right? So, just give me a second, I'll get that cut and cleaned. So, yeah, you only do this. You know, but it's a big piece of meat. So, we can go, that's big enough for me and my 10-year-old. Because we're going to add this to a soup, or we're going to a stir fry. Maybe we'll cook it up and slice it up really thin and make a pizza. So it's like 1 meal, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got 9 meals out of this for 20 bucks. That's about $1 a meal. And yeah, the price might be kind of like, I'm not spending 20 bucks. I don't have 20 bucks, but if you think about it in the long run, it's going to be able to help you out. Like, the food prices that we have are just ludicrous. Everything's getting super expensive. If you gotta buy frozen vegetables, buy frozen vegetables. Some of you guys got some picky kids out there, I think, and they're not gonna want to eat this stuff. Well, you know what? We're going through a recession, and I'm gonna tell you right now, too fucking bad. You're gonna eat what's put in front of your plate. And for some of you that do have really picky kids that only eat McDonald's or whatever, that's your problem. You did that. Now you gotta fix it. Because that kid needs to eat, because everybody hates having a whiny kid around. So anyway, that gives us about 9 or 10 meals here. So that makes me pretty happy about that. And this, I made that soup. I can chop that up. Chop that up a little bit, and I can throw it into my soup just like that, and leave it like that, and we're good. So, and that's going to take about 5 or 10 minutes to cook, and we're done, and everybody's hungry. So anyway, let's share some tips, some ideas on how we can save money and get through this recession. Talk soon.
It is here. It's going to persist. It's going to get ugly, and it's going to create tremendous opportunities for a number of people. Number one, right now is not the time to spend money or invest money. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm the guy that says cash is trash. Right now, you want to collect some, grab some, and do not waste any. Gather it from every place you can. IRAs, 401ks, stocks. Step two, which is you need to at least start looking at every opportunity possible. Anybody's bought a single family home in the last 2 years. Anybody's bought apartments. Anybody that's in a home that maybe is refinancing or was renting or doing short-term rentals, look for the third thing you need to do right now. You must change the people you eat with, spend time with, party with, barbecue with, and weekends with. Your network's got to change. Watch how you end up on the other side of this recession. Just follow these 3 tips.
How to get rich in a recession? Pay attention. Actually get to the party, get to the playing field and say what's available. There is so much available in this recession. There are businesses that are failing. They need a shark. They need some extra capital or more brains or better management teams. They need to be restructured. If you know how to do any of that, real estate is going to be phenomenal. So we're not only in a recession, we're in high interest rates and high inflation. So
Number one tip to survive the recession, if you have a job, is to be a good performer. So what does that mean? That means you're doing all the things that are asked in your job, maybe a little bit more. You're making connections at your company. You're building great relationships. You're making yourself invaluable. But that's not to say everybody is irreplaceable, because they are. However, if people know you and they know you do a good job and they know they can count on you, you're probably slightly less likely to be on any sort of list should there come an announcement. And by announcement, I mean layoff. But hang in there, keep doing a good job, and we will get through it together. Cheers.
Have you ever noticed how many businesses like subscription models these days? That's because we tend to sign up and then forget about it, but keep paying for it. Go through your bank account, look for any subscriptions that you're not using or could stop using, also any bills that you could negotiate to pay less on. One way to save money. 2, not letting my money be lazy. Any savings you make from step 1 need to be put to work. A savings account can save you from recession problems like losing your job. If you already have cash savings, consider things like investments. Investments made during a recession can be how you make a lot of money when the economy recovers.
That's right. You have value. You can actually negotiate your value as an employee. If I were you, I'd be going to your employer right now and say, hey, listen, if we go into recession, you can count on me to do whatever it takes to carry this company through. This is what you want to do right now. You want to prepare to survive this recession? Be responsible. Take ownership. Walk into the employer's office and say, I think we're going to go into recession, but don't worry about it, because I'm committed, and I'm going to get the job done for you. You can count on me. That's the way you take care of yourself during a recession and never lose a job.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you watched this far. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. This has been a lot of information on recession, so make a wise decision. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Bye for now. Thank you so much.